The Bitcoin 4-year cycle update. Everybody knows by this point, if you watch this channel, I am a Bitcoin 4-year cycle fundamentalist. And this has been the thing that's led me to be super successful in crypto. And you can too, if you listen to what we're going to be talking about today on Ben Armstrong Crypto, the home of Ben Armstrong Crypto and you. Okay, guys, let's get it. This cycle is different. We need an update. What is going on in this cycle is not an aberration, I don't believe. I think what we're seeing is a changing of the way that these cycles work. And we've all seen this coming, right? Like, we've seen the writing on the wall. And that's why, like, a lot of people have been so presumptuous to start to assume things are different this time, when in reality, they're the exact same. And people just, it might look a little bit different. But right now what we are seeing what I believe to be an absolute metamorphosis of the Bitcoin 4-year cycle. Guys, it was always going to end being so predictable. Now, I don't believe, by the way, don't be alarmed, I do not believe that the rest of this cycle is going to be affected in a negative way because of this. I actually think quite the opposite. I think the cycle is going to do very well and the price is going to go way up. It's the timing when it ends and then what we can expect in the bear market that I'm really interested to see what changes as we go through this cycle. And I start looking at the speed and, at which the price goes up and the popularity and the sentiment turns around and how high we get on the new pull. We'll learn about the new pull here pretty soon. If you guys don't know about that, it was always a good predictor of Bitcoin in the top of the market. And it still actually kind of was this last time, but I'm sure we'll do a video where we dig into the new book. I got so many videos to do for you guys. Like, now that I'm starting fresh with a new channel, so much to do. I don't even really know, how to get it all to you from my brain to your brain. But one way that I do that is delivering these videos on the channel every single day, multiple times. Videos that you must watch if you don't know the content. If you know everything about Bitcoin, then sure, maybe you don't have to watch a Bitcoin Explainer video, but you want to get these videos every single day on this channel, multiple times, daily news live stream. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, become a member of Ben Nation. This is not the Bit Squad. This is a totally different group, and this is savvy investors, and we are going to rock the market this time, and you want to be part of it. I know it. But the fact is that this cycle has 3 things about it that we already know are different. And so because of that, that's leading me to believe that this is the beginning of something new and something different. I'm excited about it because how many cycles in a row can I be the cycle king? For everybody else knows about it. It's good secret information. I need it. I need things to change sometimes. So thank you, Bitcoin, and thank you, crypto, and thank you, institutions, mainly. So never thought I'd say that. So anyways, the point is here, guys, the 3 things that are different, I'm gonna tell you what they are and why I think they matter, okay? Number 1, the accumulation was much shorter than normal. We cut months out of this bear market. You go and look at the accumulation. You guys know it's the U. Now, I'm not a fan of the University of Miami by any stretch of the imagination. Had a few good years. I liked them. I wanted them to win a couple years maybe. But not anytime recently. They've been terrible at football. But it's a great example of what the bottom of the market looks like, guys. When you go back and you look at 2018 to 2019, what you'll see is the bottom of that market is a very wide U. Now, what you'll notice on the U shape at the bottom of this market, start with the FTX collapse, really beginning with the contagion, and then the U shape comes into play in November. And I don't know where I'm going. I'm just driving, wasting gas, guys. I probably shouldn't do that because I only got 21 miles. But the point is, what happens is that sometimes I will start talking about something, lose my train of thought. Like I just said, the U shape on this last market was closer to this. Remember this, right? Maybe not as deep, maybe like that, okay? And then this one was more like that, much shorter. Time was cut out. Why? The institutions already knew what they were going to do. They already knew all this was coming. They already knew this collapse and this contagion. They played a role in it. I believe some of these, you look at the tie-ins between Sam and VCs, I think some of them played a role. We all know Sam had a role in the entire contagion. So the accumulation was cut out. Your time to collect Bitcoin shorter and shorter. And this is going to lead into a gigantic video I'm doing for you guys. I'm almost done writing. It's amazing. I'm talking to you guys about the new paradigm that's coming in crypto that people aren't expecting. But people don't, guys, I feel like hardly anybody gets this market. That's the truth. And sometimes I make this bad assumption when I'm making these videos that you guys are all on the same level that I'm on experientially, and that all these things are given to you. And I understand that a lot of you are, this is over your head and you're just learning. And that's cool, because that's what I did too, because I was a regular guy too. But, the point is here is that this is the kind of information you got to be equipped with to know. And we're going to talk about this in a big video about this new paradigm. You're going to understand why this information is so important. But guys, the institutions spent the last 8 years squeezing you out of Bitcoin. Now you're squeezed. You're out of Bitcoin. We're telling people, don't even buy Bitcoin. No purpose. Unless you already have a lot of money, right? This video is going to go into a lot of that, and it's going to be really, really, really interesting when you guys see what really is going on behind the scenes. So the fact is that accumulation was cut out because they already knew what they wanted to do. They wanted to cut your accumulation out. Because the accumulation works is people come in at the end, or the people are like, I want to make me at the bottom. The people that get in at the beginning of the bottom, they're the believers. The people that come in at the middle and the end, those are the ones that are more likely to sell quickly. So those are the ones that are out this time, and that's you. That's me. That's almost anybody that's in the retail trading world. And so the point is the accumulation zone was cut gigantically. Okay. One thing that is not changing is the stake ad in the middle of the video. We appreciate Stake. Thank you to Stake for being the sponsor of the Ben Armstrong Crypto Experience. Definitely appreciate them all the way around. You can buy gold coins in the world's largest social casino. You can win prizes, a wide assortment of games, all kinds of games you can play there. And maybe, if you're lucky, you might get to chat with a hot babe, or maybe even get to play with a dealer that's a female. Something a lot of you guys have never done before. But anyways, guys, it does happen in real life, not just on the Sims. But if you want to play games and have fun, that only happens on Stake. QR code on screen, link in the description. Thank you, Stake, for being a sponsor of Ben Armstrong Crypto Experience. Number two here, okay, the timing of the cycle is off. Okay, now I'm going to say it that way because I don't want to force assumptions onto you in this video. One of the assumptions that I do not want to force on you is that we are definitely in a bull run right now. Now, I believe that we are definitely in a bull run right now, but you may not believe that. And so I want to present this in a way that even if this is a gigantic bull trap, the market timing is off big time here. Big, okay? It's off by about 6 months in one direction or the other. And you're talking about a full time swing of one entire year when you put those 6 months together. So most likely, as you guys can tell by the ETF news, we are in a bull market. And most likely, this has already begun in October and started really, really, really ramping up. Well, I've always said that the bull run should begin slowly and surely in Q4 of this year, but I expected it to really start closer to December. Now, on October 1st, I did declare that at the beginning of the bull run. On October 1st, you guys go check it and go look. Or maybe it was the second, whatever it was, first or the second. It was very, very close. And so the point is, certainly there are things that happen in this market that make you lean one way, but then something comes back and hits you and it goes the other way. And for me, this was one of those things where it just became very obvious that it was going to come a lot faster than that. And then we got the Grayscale ETF news and the BlackRock ETF news right afterwards, which, led to a continuation and sustainability of the pump. It's not going below 20K again, guys. It's probably not. I don't think so. Can't guarantee it. I don't see it going below 24K, maybe 25K. At least in this bull run, who knows? We'll see where it ends. Where it ends determines where it'll come back to, and we'll make predictions on all that. This video here, by the way, is just a preemptive video to my full Bitcoin cycle series I'm going to do here pretty soon. I feel like I've neglected people on YouTube by not putting this out there for people to see. But the fact is that with the timing of this market being off, the speed at which it started as well is something we haven't seen before. Now, if this did turn out to be a big bull trap and the ETF news got announced and it was a sell the rumor or sell the news event, okay, and then all of a sudden it plunged and we went back into a bear market, well, it's going to throw the market off by a considerable amount of time, meaning that most likely we're in a bull market just based on that fact alone. So there you go. So those two things. The third thing that is different than this bull run, and I can only give you the first of these things, I can't guarantee the second one, but we have just seen the groundwork laid for a institutional vehicle bookended bull run. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, we know the ETF's about to go through. Probably in January, I believe now. In January, we are, which I originally believed, and then I had to punt because it looked like it was coming faster, but I was right originally. I should have, well, assuming it is in January, it's going to be. Said for years. Said for 3 or 4 years, it would probably be in January of Q1 of 2024. So the point is, though, this time, so the last bull run, we got the bookend at the end, okay? where all of a sudden now, the futures ETF, not the spot, the futures Bitcoin ETF is approved. We go to all-time highs. Great. Plunge, just like what happened in the last bull run. Notice a theme here. CBOE, futures, options, cool, traditional market, and a bull run, okay? 2021, we saw the same thing at the end. So we know that they've been putting this bookend at the end of these bull runs to be able to force exit liquidity. But this time, they're starting off with one, okay? So this is the perfect plan, really. You price people out of Bitcoin, you put in the ETF, all your people that have accumulated your Bitcoin crush it, you whisper out the rumors of the Ethereum ETF, okay? You fill out the application, not a rumor. The end of the bull run, I believe we're going to get the complete pair of the bookends. And the Ethereum ETF news will be what actually sends the market into overdrive, sends Ethereum potentially past Bitcoin, depending on how much Solana eats of Ethereum's market cap. And once it does that and gets to all-time highs, what will end up being its cycle top, that'll be the total end of the market. The institutional investors will come in and swoop up all the freaking Ethereum from you guys, or we'll sell you all the Ethereum, sell you all the Ethereum at the top, and you're all gonna be really pissed. And don't say, I didn't tell you so. That's what I believe we're gonna see. But those are the three things. Bitcoin cycle update, three things that are different. Number one, much less accumulation we got in the bear market. Number two, the timing of the cycle is off by at least 6 months, one way or the other, okay? And number three, the institutional bookends, obviously it is. We do have the foundation laid for an institutional vehicle at the beginning of the bull run, and we've not seen that before. I believe indicating we're probably going to get a super cycle. We're going to be super excited through this bull run to see what happens, one way or the other. I'm always excited for crypto. Hope you guys are too. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and there you go. So drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Hey, hit the like button on your way out because you know you want to smash. Be blessed.